when we don't have hand to mouth existence, when we have savings, especially when we receive lump sum amount such as gratuity from retirement, we think of investment. How to put our savings in investment and multiply the money. This is generally the thought of people. People choose gold, land, postal savings, and investment on mutual funds. Which is best, whether gold investment or land investment, whether mutual fund investment or postal savings or share market investment? Which is best? When we think of investment, three things are very important. The very first thing is safety. The money we invest should be safe enough. And some private financial institutions may promise to double our investment amount within 1 year or 2 years. But will our money be safe? That is the question. Second important thing when we invest is liquidity. Whatever we buy, liquidity should be there. That means any time we should be able to sell and make it into money. You can buy a land, but can you sell today and make money tomorrow? That is a big question. And the third important thing when we invest on something is the higher returns. Whatever we invest, it should yield higher returns after a particular period. These three things are very important when we invest on something. Let us first take gold. You can invest on gold. This was the general suggestion by many people some 5 years before. But in the last 5 years, what is the return from gold? If you take a particular day, that is January 1st in 2013, the gold rate, 22 carat gold rate was 2,876. After 5 years, in 2018 on January 1st, again the gold rate is 2,807. So what is the change here? Somewhat it is lesser than the amount, the rate 5 years before. You take the recent gold price, that is on 27th December 2018, 1 gram 22 carat gold is 3,017 rupees. So it is not going to give you higher returns after 5 years. It is very clear. Practically, if you see, gold is not yielding higher returns nowadays. Again, the safety. You cannot preserve gold in large quantity. Theft, we have to be afraid of theft, thieves. And again, if you want to put it in bank locker, we have to pay the amount for that locker. So gold is not a good investment nowadays. Second thing, you take land investment. Many people say land investment is very good because it gives higher returns. And when you buy a land or sell a land, the registration process and finding a buyer, it is a big question. And you see, again you have to see whether it is an approved plot or not. You have to get legal opinion from a lawyer. And what about liquidity? Can you sell today and make money tomorrow in the case of land? No. If you buy in a remote place for cheap amount, then it's very difficult to find buyers. There will be no buyers at all. So this is the problem in purchasing land, in investing on land. Then you take post office or bank deposits. Yes, the money is safe. Yes, the liquidity is also there. Anytime you can sell and you can make it into cash. But what about the returns? For 5 years, the postal interest rate is 8% only. So 40,000, after 5 years, you will get only 40,000 for your investment of 1 lakh. So the money is safe, but higher returns is missing. And even banks nowadays offer very low interest for your investment. Now let us take another important thing, mutual fund. Some people suggest mutual funds for investment. You take for example the popular mutual fund Axis Blue Chip Direct. Some 5 years before, its NAV, I mean 1 unit value was 13 rupees 6 paise. Now it is 26 rupees 84 paise. Of course, the amount has doubled, but it is not the case with all mutual funds. Many mutual funds have yielded poor returns. Most of the mutual funds have gone to red after 5 years. That means you have only losses, no gain at all. And some people, they invest the profit in some other business. They get profit in one business, the same profit they reinvest in other business. And this is also a strategy, a kind of investment. Just they invest in another business. Profit from one business and the same profit is reinvested in another business. But this is not best suitable for a common man. Finally, let us take share market. Here the very first question. Is it safe? Yes. If you go for long-term investment, it is very safe. Your shares will be in your demat account. After 5 years or after 10 years or after 15 years, any time you can sell those shares. Here liquidity is also available. That means any time you can buy shares, any time you can sell shares and make them into money. But this is not the case with land investment. Again, if you consider share investment, you will have dividend every year. Some companies offer dividend twice a year or thrice a year. And again you have another benefit, bonus share. Few years once, 3 years once or 5 years once, many companies offer bonus shares in the ratio of 1:1. Then your investment doubles. So here what about returns? Whether it is yielding higher returns, let us take one share for example, Bajaj Finance. 5 years before, the rate of one share Bajaj Finance was 158 rupees. After 5 years, recently, it has touched 2,634 rupees. So how many times you with 1 lakh amount you can purchase 609 shares? And now you see after some 5 years it has the price has increased 15 times. That means if you had invested 1 lakh, now you would have gained 15 lakhs. Not only that, on July 26, 2016, Bajaj Finance offered 1:1 bonus, and it means that your investment doubled. If you had 609 shares by investing 1 lakh, in Bajaj Finance, you would have got another 609 shares as bonus. Yes, your investment becomes double. That means already you got 15 lakh. Now because of bonus shares, your investment becomes 30 lakh. So this is the magic in share market. So again, if you see this dividend, the company has given dividend 6 times in the last 5 years. So that is another additional gain. So which is best, whether land investment or gold investment or a mutual fund or postal savings or share market? You have to decide. You have to find a very good company and you have to start investing in share market. How to find such a company is the question here. We are going to see that in the future videos. Till then, bye. This is your Mani Shankaran.